Hello beautiful people, welcome back to another beautiful exciting video. I know you guys will say I'm obsessed with the view, okay? I'm not. I just love the conversations because sometimes you don't throw away a lot of conversations. Some conversations are actually insightful. It brings up other very important conversation. So I don't think we should condemn the view so much. I'm not a fan, but I love the conversation that is always being raised from their platform. Okay, my name is Ogechi. I have to clear that first because I have some people in the comment section that's going to say, oh, you keep saying that you're not obsessed with the view. You keep saying that do they have fans? Do they have fans? Who are their fans? Right? I'm not their fan, but I love the conversations that come up from there. It's, raises other important conversations which I think needs to be addressed. Okay, this is Ogechi Reaction and you're welcome to my reaction. If you're stopping by for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Do want to click on the red subscribe button, like this video, and kindly share. If you're a returning subscriber or returning viewer, I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning viewer, why haven't you joined the gang? Why haven't you joined the gang? Anyway, today's video is from the Nerk news. Looks very interesting and a little bit familiar because the audience are always turning on them. Whenever they are saying something, they're always like, okay, what are you guys talking about? And here, the title is, it's titled, Audience Turns on the View Host for Saying This. Let's know what they're talking about. What are they talking about today? I really love to know. Let's watch this.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. And only one said she thought women needed a man in their lives, only one. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women, most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless.
That's the ghouls on The View just having a normal conversation about whether or not we need men. And as you can see, they definitely didn't come off like narcissistic sociopaths. Welcome to Nerk News, I'm Nerkish, and it seems like living in an echo chamber may have some downsides because the ladies of The View recently faced some backlash from their audience after making outlandish statements about men. And when I say audience, I'm not talking about the trained seals clapping in the studio. So let's take a few minutes to review their comments and see what their viewers are saying online.
And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip like gay men. Nobody can help you accessorize like gay men. Nobody can help you keep you from doing harm to yourself like gay men.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pause here and say that this is absolutely not true. For years women have said that men are damaging their self-esteem and mental health because of societal beauty standards and expectations, but those are really just from gay men and other women. Straight men really don't give a crap about any of that stuff. So all of that judgment and negativity women are experiencing isn't from straight men. I mean, there was a study where men and women were asked to give their criteria for a second date, and men only had 3. Is she cute enough? Is she warm and kind? And is she interesting to talk to? Meanwhile, women had 300 different things. So, maybe all those people the ladies of The View are surrounding themselves with don't necessarily have their best interest at heart.
I have Handy Manny at home. He fixes everything. When things go bump in the night, he's the one that goes downstairs. When there's a bug to be exterminated, he does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
So wait a second. I know what you're going to say, but wait. She's really talking about a servant, let's face it.
No.
It's a handyman she's talking about.
No, it's a handyman. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have... Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that. We're not talking about that. What about the inner life of a man? That's what this is about.
I need my man 3 to 4 times a week. And
good for you guys.
And then the rest of the time I need a wife.
Wow, 2 sex jokes in the same segment? How original and clever. Feminism really does just turn women into crappy versions of what they think men act like, and we're seeing that here. It's just like when empowered female comedians try to one-up men by making the same crude jokes over and over. The effects of this brand of feminism have been disastrous for women. I mean, no one seriously looks at The View and thinks, Yeah, the world would be better if we had more emotional women screaming at each other and crying. For Pete's sake, the lady who was just talking said she suffers from depression and anxiety so bad that she can barely make it through a State of the Union because she might hear something bad. Current data suggests that 1 in 4 women claim to have some mental health problems that they're taking prescription drugs for.
Broadly speaking, I feel like men have proven largely useless. Like, I think in the political moment, the people who are saying what needs to be said in my party, it's all women. The very few men, with the exception of Mike Pence and a few others, are saying what they need to. But in life, like, I need my husband. I don't know if I need any other men, but he is irreplaceable.
But women have conversations about their feelings. Men talk about
sense.
sports,
It's socializing,
cars, all that stuff.
I don't know. My husband talks about his feelings with his
Maybe he's
friends.
gay. Next.
You know, it shouldn't need to be said, but men and women need each other. They're the foundation for all of humanity and civilization. Their strengths and weaknesses aren't adversarial. They're intended to complement each other. This is common sense and something even regular viewers of the show seem to know, because after that episode aired, they received strong criticism online. The clip on YouTube has a dislike ratio of 62%, with people saying, "My sons are not useless." As someone who recently lost a spouse, this discussion really bums me out. This was the most disrespectful topic I've heard on the show, in my opinion. Imagine a panel of men saying all this about women on live TV. My God, what an awful segment. This lady says, "I absolutely need my husband in my life. He's my equal partner and best friend." It just goes on and on like this, because it turns out that people with sons and husbands who aren't paid to stick around actually see value in men. Shocker. But let me know what you think. How do you feel about the ladies of The View treating men as servants and pets? Let me know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. That stuff really does help us out. Until then, this has been Nerk News. Thanks for watching. Boy!
What did we just watch? Like, what did I just watch? Like, who are these women on The View? Like, who are these women on The View? Who gave them the right to actually say things like this? If it was men talking about women in this way, and then we'll start screaming, "Oh, why do they think they can talk about men this way?" God, who created men first and then created the woman, knows what he was doing. He knew that the man needed a woman. He knew that men would not be able to stay alone. They needed somebody to complement him, right? And God knew that a woman would need a man. We complement each other. And you saying that, oh, he's practically a servant because he does why would you think that way? And then when a woman, does these things, when it's reversed, you call the woman the maid. I don't understand. Who gave these women the right to say these things? I have a lot to talk about here. Like, how would you say men are useless? How are men useless? Yes, we all have our good sides and we all have our bad sides. We all have when we are being good, and we all have when we are being terrible. To be honest, I wouldn't say, oh, men are bad, women are good. No, there's nothing like that. If your man is bad, say for yourself. If your man is a pest, say for yourself. If your man is useless, say for yourself. You don't come out and generalize because you have a useless husband at home. You cannot generalize. Men are not useless. The fact that one man is useless doesn't make all men useless. I love the fact that this woman says she cannot do without her husband. The same way the husband cannot do without her. We complement each other. We need each other. And this is basic common sense. Common sense. Even someone who is 14 should be able to explain this. You saying a gender is useless and has no use because you're a feminist doesn't make sense, to be very honest. We have useless men as well as we have useless women. We have women who are as useless as, I don't know, okay? But we cannot generalize. And this conversation about, there was this viral video of this reporter who was asking women, what kind of women do you think men like? Natural or a woman who has fixed her body? And then the women were like, a woman who has fixed her body, a woman who has fixed her body, a woman who has, or BBL. And women think men love women who have fixed their bodies. And then the reporter went and asked men, and then they were asking men, and then men were like, women who are natural. So I don't know where this whole conversation about straight men, I mean, what do you guys think in the comment section? What do you guys think about this video? I feel like this video was just rude. It was unnecessary. You shouldn't have been aired, because I feel like, why? What kind of conversation is this? I'm a little bit pissed, but it's okay. It's okay. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section about this video. I'd love you guys to like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode. Bye-bye.